So for people who are tuning in, I'm pretty sure you guys already know who she is. But for people who don't, tell me, who are you and what do you do?
Oh, so I am, my name is Xray Girl. This name is derived from the fact that I used to do X-rays, CT scans, and mammograms. I still kind of do it, but very casually. And I started dating Mark the Cyborg and got introduced to the YouTube world back in 2020. And then I started playing games with Geeks and Gamers. And then Jeremy recommended me to Gary from Nerdrotic to be a producer. And it's pretty much where I am now. I, do gaming, learning nerd culture because I didn't know much about it. Every time everyone asks, "Have you seen that movie?" I'm like, "Do you really want to ask me that?" It's probably a no. But it means that I have a lot of good entertainment to watch at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, that's awesome. I heard that like you were like so I've been following Gary Neurotic for a while. I think he had like maybe like 75,000 subscribers when I first like started following him.
Mhm.
And then I started seeing him bringing in more people, starting doing Friday Night Tights, and I was like, "Oh, cool,
Mhm.
there's got some Asian representation."
From who? Well, I mean, Perry Chan was there before me, so
Yeah, like
I love
I've never
Perry.
met Perry Chan, but did he ever show up to any of the meetups?
He was in Las Vegas. Was it not this time, but the previous time? I think. So he was
Okay.
there. He was there, but or was it this time? Oh my god, time really is messed up in my head. But yeah, he's a bit of a shy fellow, and I freaking love him. Uh, Let me see. It's on my Instagram. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
He is a Canadian like myself, and he has probably the most twisted sense of humor. Literally twisted sense of humor. Okay, so the picture here, where is this from? 2022. So it was the year before that we
Okay.
had the entire uh Nerdrotic crew together.
Very
The
cool.
first and only time.
The infamous Perry Chan. Like, is he his editor?
Yes.
Okay.
So Perry Chan initially, from my understanding, don't quote me on this, he started Nerdrotic Daily, creating videos from Gary's content, and then eventually started doing editing for Gary. And I mean, you've seen some of his stuff. Like Garrett, he will say he likes doing the quick and dirty videos, still good videos, and Perry does the masterpiece with the crazy clips. I don't
Mhm.
know where he finds some of the clips, to be honest, but I can ask him. Like I literally go and ask Perry Chan, where do I find this? And he's like, don't worry, I downloaded it for you. Here it is. This is it. You don't need to do any other work for it. I'm like, ugh, you're the best. So we work together in a great synergy between the five of us, because Lady G also is part of the
Mhm.
team. If you want to even count, like Mrs. Neurotic, of course, is another key person. So six. Gary has the most diverse team ever between women and Asians and the quarter black. By
That's so
pure
cool.
accident. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't
like
hire people based on color or gender. He just, you know, merit, as it should be.
yeah, that's awesome. That's super super cool. So so how long have you been like doing like the whole YouTube stuff like prior to meeting Gary and folks from FNT?
Never. So um I met Mark, and
Mhm.
I found out people make videos on YouTube. I also found out people stream on YouTube. And then I also found out people streamed games on YouTube. And I'm like, people watch people game?
Yeah.
No. 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 And I'm thinking like this is absolutely insane that people do this. And I was through and through a normie, and I still have little, of course, flecks of normieisms, but I never watched live streams. I was of course I was a fan of Marvel, but after Endgame, my love of Marvel died in the sense that the story was complete. I'm fine with it. The movie was a little weird. Endgame was a little weird,
Mm-hmm.
but it was fine. It wrapped up the story nice enough for me. And same thing with Star Wars. I watched episode 7. I forgot the title of it, but
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. I just knew I didn't like it. I wasn't gonna watch
Okay.
it. I wasn't interested in it. Didn't know why.
Did you watch The Last Jedi?
No, I only watched episode 7. I haven't watched 8 or 9.
Oh, okay.
Because it was out of choice because it just didn't interest me. And a lot of new shows, for the most part, didn't interest me. I actually had a bigger love for reality television than the modern shows. Yes, super normie, I know. And it was because it was more entertaining than it was, it should have been for big names as such as that. But I didn't have a super nerdy bone in my body. I was too busy playing the piano, dancing, soccer, skating, karate. I'm trying to think of all the other stuff I did, biking, that I didn't really watch a lot of stuff when I was in my youth. And then when it came time to, I just loved my friends in way more and being social than to watch TV and care that much about it. But I see why people do care. I just didn't have the passion for it at the time.
Okay. Yeah, like I would consider myself like normie plus.
Normie plus.
I'm
Okay, please explain. I want to hear this.
So in terms of like a lot of the mainstream stuff, like Marvel stuff, anime, I'm a little bit more versed. I watched a lot of like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach.
Okay, wait. What's your favorite Naruto episode? Yes, because I have a favorite, and it's a filler, which is funny enough. Like, that's my favorite episode.
All right. So if we're talking just straight Naruto, not Shippuden, Kakashi face reveal.
No, that's my favorite too.
No way. No way.
I've said it on other live streams too, so if someone can find it, that'd be hilarious. Because that was my favorite episode. Oh no,
that's so good. No way.
That was my favorite. They're like, he's going to eat the ramen, so we'll see it. And then, of course, something crashes, they fall, and then he's done eating and puts his face mask back on.
And then you see what's it called again? The chef, and then the girl is like, oh, like the hearts and the eyes, and then they turn back like, wait, what happened? We missed it. Oh, that episode was so good. It's like before when everything got super serious, and that one is probably my favorite one. It's so funny.
I wasn't expecting this much camaraderie in this.
Yeah, but it's I like for me, like I'm trying to get my wife to watch Shippuden. Like she's at like right before. I'm not sure she's listening, but she's right before. Okay, right before Hiden and Kakuzu. She's the arc right before that, and her favorite character is Shikamaru. So I can't say anything.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, she loves Shikamaru. I don't know. Maybe it's because like the laid back, I don't care. Like whatever. Like, well, her favorite character in Final Fantasy is Squall, so it does make sense. It's because they both don't like really care about anything. So, but yeah, she's trying to I'm trying to like tell her you should watch it. So I'm glad like I can talk to someone who's like,
oh my god. Well, I actually haven't watched a lot of Shippuden, and I've never watched anything of Boruto. So it's just something I've not ventured in. I think at the time I sailed the high seas and watched a lot of episodes that way.
Yeah.
And
same here.
Yeah. And there was a time that I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do it anymore, and that's when Shippuden came out.
But yeah, it's really good. I couldn't wait, right? So what happened was I finished Naruto, and I knew that Shippuden was supposed to be coming out, and back then I didn't read. I only watched, and I'm like, I couldn't wait anymore. I'm just gonna start reading, and then I couldn't stop, and then like once Boruto came out, I'm just like, I hate this.
In chat, Tim F says skip Boruto. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's they nerfed a lot of characters, but I understand why they did it. But it's in a way they shouldn't have done it, and it also made people like not as cool, and they made the girls not as attractive, and just like I don't.
They went woke.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, okay, so who's that girl that was supposed to be like Orochimaru's like protege? There's like a female, I forgot her name already. Like, I always thought that she was cute. She had like the fishnet thing, like she wore a jacket over her fishnet thing, and like she was super cute. I thought she played a big part in the, what's it called again, the tuning exams. And I think
I
have, I'm not sure.
I have the image in my head. Lost Tales asks Karen.
It's Anko. Yeah, Anko.
Oh, yes. Oh, she's cute. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna share a screen. So this is her.
Oh,
and this is her now.
Did she eat her teammates?
I don't know. Like, I always thought that she was cute, and then I'm like, oh, cool. Like she's like, like she's pretty cool, right? She had the fishnet outfit, and then they made her fat. And I'm like, why?
Why'd
you do that?
Put it just in her boobs, like they did with Tsunade.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah. So this made me sad. I'm like, oh man, I'm not a big fan of Boruto.
I mean, not everyone's gonna get hot, I suppose. The one had to be, hitting the wall. But dang,
she hit it hard.
Wow, they did her dirty.
Yeah.
Like, these are supposed to be ninjas. They're supposed to be fit. Unless they're from a family who's like, oh, what was the big guy, the big chubby guy name? Oh my god.
Choji.
Orange hair? Choji, yeah. Unless they're from a family who's like a bigger family. Like, it made sense. But he still has effective muscle. Not this girl.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.